Last week I shared a story about a guy named Naaman, and he needed healing in his life. And what's so interesting is that I preached that to you guys on Sunday. The very next day, I'm doing a Bible story with my kids, and you know what story we start reading? Story of Naaman. And it was like God was saying, "Hey, you missed something. I need you to take this, and I need you to share it." And so I am. Anytime my God uses my kids to show me something in the Word, I use it because it's God speaking through them. And in the story, it began to talk about the slave girl from Israel that told Naaman where to go to get help. Here's what you need to understand. The slave girl was from Israel. Naaman is from Aram, a warring nation. They fight a lot. And in the story, they kind of hint at what happened. There was a raiding party that went out, and they destroyed a village, and they slaughtered people, and they might have killed their parents, or maybe enslaved their parents, and they enslaved her. And so that's hurt. That's pain. That's trauma. And so you have this slave girl. We don't know how old she is. Maybe she's 16. Maybe she's 20. Maybe she's in her 30s. We don't know. But she's there. She has her hurt, and she has her pain. But she also is seeing a man who is also hurting and also feeling pain. And in unforgiveness, you say, yeah, man, you deserve that. But when you move to a place where you have compassion for somebody else, you say, I know how to help them, so I'm going to offer them forgiveness and tell them. That's exactly what the slave girl did. She said, hey, I forgive you. Now go to this man, this prophet, and get healed. I want you to be better. There's forgiveness. You see, when forgiveness is offered, healing can be found. I told you earlier, I'm quick to forgive. But there is one instance in my life where it took years for me to forgive someone. Back when I was a junior and senior in high school, it was a very transitional time for me. I'm getting ready to graduate, getting ready to be an adult. That doesn't happen until later. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting ready to be an adult. And there's so much going on, and I got, all these things going on. And then come to find out, my dad was having an adulterous relationship with another woman. And I remember the day my mom and dad brought us into the living room and said, we're getting a divorce. And in that moment, there's shock, there's sadness. And I went through those things. And I felt those things. And then I took that and I just buried it. I didn't deal with it. I didn't forgive my father. I just let it rot and fester inside me. Guys, when I say for years, I mean years. Because I didn't forgive my dad until about 5 years ago. And it wasn't until I brought this hurt, this pain, this resentment, this anger up from the depths of my soul and dealt with it in my heart and forgave my father. It wasn't until then that we were able to reconcile and rehabilitate our relationship. But years of a relationship with my father gone because of the unforgiveness that I carried. See, I forgave my dad, and it brought me healing and freedom. The slave girl forgave Naaman, and it brought healing to his wound. And you see, Jesus offered forgiveness to us, and it brought us freedom from sin and death. You see, our greatest hurts, no matter what we've been through or what we'll go through, are nothing compared to what Jesus took for us on the cross. It's nothing. Jesus took it. He took condemnation for us and gave us compassion. He took it upon himself and offered us compassion so that we could offer compassion to those who have hurt us. We are not called to carry around condemnation. We are forgiven, and we're called to carry compassion, forgiveness, grace. So I ask you today, What is so bad that you can't bring yourself to forgive someone?